Hi, Rick I, the LinkedIn Guy. In this month's segment, you will see how you can start using some tactical approaches to get the most out of LinkedIn. You can see from the headline that says the top 10 tips to using LinkedIn in 10 minutes a day. And then on the right-hand column, what you see is the vital factors, the key currencies in building your brand, which is the visibility, credibility, profitability. So let's start out with inviting and accepting connections. So going to the LinkedIn account, if you see this icon over here, you're going to see the invitations that you might have received. I have received 31, and when you click on See All, if you have that, you will see the invitations that you have. In this case, I'm going to start with this person, Tanya. Tanya Edesval. I met Tanya. I did a presentation last Friday at the Chamber of Commerce, and she was one of the people in attendance. I remember her. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to accept by clicking on the plus button. And you see here, next thing I'm going to do, and this is something that very few people do, is I am going to send her a message. Okay, and this is one of the tactics that I recommend, is that every person that you connect with, you start a conversation. So the message I'm going to send to Tanya is thanks for the invitation to connect. And then I will put a little personalized message. Says, Tanya, great meeting you at the Chamber event. And now I have a message that I already have copy pasted that I'm going to send to them. I won't go into the details of the message, but suffices to say I'm going to send that. One other thing I'm going to do is I have tagged these people, and she is in San Diego, so I have many groups in San Diego, so I will save it as a tag. Again, this is not a necessary thing, but it's something that may come in a little bit handy later on, and I will go over this in a future event. So this is responding to the people that you have connected. Now, another example would be when you meet somebody, okay? And let me give you this person. I'm going to go Allison Shambrell. Is someone that I met at another presentation that I did last week. She didn't send me an invitation to connect, so I'm going to send her one. Okay, I'm going to click on connect. And I'm going to say that we've done business together. Why? Because when you do that, you will not have to enter an email address. See, if you click on, I don't know, Allison or other, you will have to enter her email address. So when you say you've done business together, like I have here, and I'm going to say here, I won't have to do it. The danger when you do that is that the person may say that they don't know you and target you as a spammer, which could be a problem. But in this case, I know she will remember me because I did the presentation. So I'll send a personalized message to Allison. Nice meeting you at the BAG meeting last Thursday. Let's connect. Okay, so now I've sent Allison an invitation to connect. So you do that a few times, that will be great. Now, posting status updates. Okay, here's how you do that. You go on your home page, and right here you're going to share an update. I have something that I have already ready for you. So this is an article, and it has a link to this article. So what you do is when you actually paste the link, it will show below. And now I can delete that because it takes away the characters. And now what you do is click here and then add the website, and then just share. I'm going to share it with the public and my Twitter connections. So you can do that a few times a week, and that will help you gain some credibility and visibility. Okay, so endorsing clients per week. There is very little value in terms of credibility for getting endorsements, receiving them, but giving them can give you some goodwill as well as some visibility with the people. So let's see some of my clients. Let me do Sean Cavanaugh. Okay, here's Sean. So if you scroll down where they have their skills, I'm gonna endorse him for SEO. Okay, the guy knows his SEO. So I just endorse him. See my little picture here appeared. But here's the value of this. If I was the first person to endorse him that day, Sean will get a message saying that I and several other people endorsed him, which is going to create some visibility for me as well as generate some goodwill. Let me see if I can find one of those messages to show it to you of people who have done that for me. Okay, here you go. In this message, Ruth has endorsed you. Okay, so I received a message from endorsement from Ruth Norwood. So what it does is it gives me some visibility. There were 3 other people that endorsed me that day, but because Ruth was the first one, then I see her name, I see her face, and it generates some goodwill, even though it won't add much to my credibility. So that's a very powerful tool that you can use. Writing a recommendation per week. Okay, see, what you'll want to do is when you go to your LinkedIn account, go to your connections. All right, and let's see, any one of these connections. When you go in here under endorsing, okay, you're going to have something that says recommend. So right here, you can write a recommendation for them. Okay, one of the great things about writing a recommendation for people is it generates a lot of goodwill and credibility for the people. Many times they'll turn right around and do the same for you. So give a recommendation for the people, and then what you can do is you send them the recommendation and then say, listen, if you would like me to change something, let me know. Okay, and responding to communications from people. Okay, whenever you get messages, and here's what you're going to get. You often get messages like I got some messages right here. Let me go to the messages. And so somebody sends you a message, send them a reply. Okay, so anytime that you actually do that, just send them a reply, because on LinkedIn, you're creating conversations rather than monologues. So those are 5 of the activities that you can use to start making sense out of LinkedIn. Remember, they will help you create trust, credibility, and goodwill, as well as to maintain visibility. In a future segment, I will talk about some of the other ones and what you can do to continue capitalizing on the power for LinkedIn. If you have any questions, reach out to me at thelinkedinguy@gmail.com. Enjoy an extraordinary day. Bye-bye.